What's up? It's your girl Lejay, and I am back with episode 4 of Life with Lejay. As you can see, the scenery is completely different. It's a whole different vibe. I'm just get straight into this here. Basically, I just woke up from my nap feeling really, really low. Not low. Well, I guess you call it low. I just haven't been feeling good. Um, the rain is actually calming me. I actually hate rain. Special guest, Jojo. That's my dog. I can't get mad because it's his territory. But the rain is actually soothing me. I feel like it fits the vibe of what I'm gonna be doing here today. This whole episode is just gonna be different in totality because I couldn't give 100% in the topic that I was going to do. So I'll be taking a look onto that topic maybe next week or whenever I feel better. But instead of not bringing you guys anything at all or just half-assing what I was going to do, I'm just going to change it up and do something that reflects how I feel in the moment. So today, I'm just going to be answering some self-reflection questions. When I feel this type of way and I really don't know why, self-reflection kind of helps me get to a mindset where I'm like, okay, this is the problem. Let's fix that there. And I'm just going to take you guys with me through these questions. I usually journal them or write them out, but today I'm just going to do them here with you guys. Jojo. Jojo is mesmerized. Okay. Jojo wants to do questions too. Come on. I'm going to put you back. Lay down. Okay. All right, you're done. You're done for. I tried to be nice to him, but it wasn't working. And he gets fur all over me and my stuff. So I'm just going to get straight into it. I picked this list off of Google. I'm not going to lie. I just looked up self-reflection questions. I didn't even go through them yet. So I'll be going through them with you guys. I think it said, let me go to the top. It's like 70 questions. I'm not probably going to go through all of them, but I am going to go from the first one down the list. I also tag it down below if you guys want to go ahead and look at these questions and do some self-reflection yourself or journal them, whatever you guys might want to do. So the first question is, am I using my time wisely? I would say that I do sometimes and sometimes I don't. I feel like when I get overwhelmed, I'm a sleeper. I like to sleep. So I'm going to be sleeping. I'm going to clear my mind. But sometimes I know that you have to push through those moments and just do what you got to do. I'm working on that part. But my time, boy, I'm asleep. Well, that's one thing I am going to do every time. So when it comes to that, I feel like it's a 50-50 or maybe like a 40-60. I don't know. Am I taking anything for granted? I personally feel like I'm not. I don't take anything for granted. I said granted. Jesus Christ. I don't take anything for granted. I love everyone that's in my life. I love everything that I have. I'm very appreciative. So I feel like I don't take anything for granted. That's not in my personality. Anyways, am I waking up in the morning ready to take on the day? I think some days I wake up and I'm like, oh, I got this to do. Let me get on it. I wake up early, do my routine, do everything right. But there is some days where I feel like like this day is not gonna go good. I don't even know. I can feel it. It's not gonna go good. And I feel like you shouldn't go into the day with that perspective, because if you do, then your day is gonna be bad. And I saw something on TikTok and it really makes me it's how I feel right now. Actually, it's like I'm so self-aware that I know what I should be doing most of the time, but I'm also dealing with some mental things which are causing me to like not do what I know I'm supposed to do. So it's like a constant battle within my mind. I feel like that's kind of how it goes for me most days. I feel like I have that problem really, really bad. It's ghetto, okay? Am I thinking negative thoughts before I sleep? No, absolutely not. That's be the last thing I think about when I sleep. I'm usually falling asleep off of TikTok, so I be laughing and I be having some happy moments. Now sometimes when I go to bed right after I journal on a bad day, like if I'm really, really feeling bad, then I would say I go to sleep on negative thoughts. But for the most part, I try not to do that. Well, I can't say I try not to do that. I just typically don't do that. I feel like my negative thoughts are mostly throughout the day. And I'm like, okay. But I also seen something on TikTok. I know y'all seen it, like that 90-day challenge. And it's not that 90-day challenge. Let's not be negative, things like that. I've been trying to do that, and it's been working. I haven't had any, like, head-on negative thoughts. It's just kind of been a negative feeling. I don't know if that's worse or better. I don't know. But I don't feel that negative feeling that often. Just today is probably one day in a long time I have felt that way. I've been living good. I've been living my best life, so doing everything that I love. So I haven't really been feeling negative. I don't know what's going on. Because even this morning I was okay. I was living my best life. I was at my sister's house. We was watching Iyanla. I just figured out how to pronounce her name because I was calling her Ayana. And I think I called her Ayana in my last video. It's Iyanla. We was watching Iyanla fix my life. Maybe that's when I realized my life is not fixed. You see how self-reflection works? That's why I do it. I really honestly think that's it because that's what I was watching before I went to sleep. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't going through what they was going through, but some of the stuff she be saying, it's like you can feel when you feel that. So maybe that's why I feel like that. Maybe I need to get my life fixed. Period. But yeah, maybe Iyanla got some things to tell me. Maybe I need to go ahead and book me a session. Hell. Am I putting enough effort into my relationships? I don't know. I think I've been having this thing going on where somebody says something to me and I have a response in my head, but I can't physically speak back. If I feel like when I say something, the conversation gonna end anyway. It's been a thing. Like somebody say something to me and I'll just be like, and it kind of seems like I don't care, but I do. I don't know how to formulate the words to where we continue this conversation. I've been having blocks like that. So I feel like in my relationship, that's most of the problems that's happening right now. But my friends is cool. We cool. They get me. So I don't think nobody take offense to it. I've been trying to go out the way to see people and things like that. It's been kind of hard because I feel like I'm in a different mindset than a lot of people right now. Not in a bad way at all, because all my friends got their head on straight. Please don't get it twisted and please don't play with my peoples. But like just where I am in my mental state. And I don't think mine's not in a good place, I would say. I wouldn't say good place. It's in an alright place. But it's been hard dealing with trying to keep up with everybody with where my head has been. I don't even know if people have noticed where my head has been lately. 100% honest, I don't think I know. It's been all over the place. It's been everywhere. But as far as that, I love them and everyone knows that. I kind of gotta take note of my relationships and what I have and haven't been doing, so I can kind of reflect on that a little more. I think I need to do that personally, but I'm not in a romantic relationship, so I don't have to worry about that, so that's good. The next question, am I letting matters that are out of my control stress me out? I don't know, because I don't think there's been anything that has happened out of my control lately. Besides, I don't know. I wouldn't say my mental state is out of my control, because it's like it is, but it isn't. I can't help the way that I'm feeling, but I can't kind of help the way that I deal with the feelings. So I can't say that. I can say that, but other than that, I don't feel like I'm letting matters that are out of my control stress me out. I don't ever do that. It's mostly things that are going on internally or things that are going on with me personally that stress me out more times than not. One of the questions that I can really, the first thing that clicked in my head, it said, what small act of kindness was I once shown that I will never forget? When I say it's so small, it's really small, and I think about it all the time today. Um, so I have little gaps in my teeth, like small gaps that I can stick my tongue through. I don't know if people notice that. I notice it because it's like I got little small teeth, like here and here. But when I was in 5th grade and I was graduating, I don't remember if it was the teacher or not. I don't remember. I can vaguely kind of see the image of just like this really pretty black lady, whatever. I don't know. I can't. I was in 5th grade. I can't even remember what I did last week, but bear with me. She was just telling me, she was like, you have such a beautiful smile. I do. I've never forgotten it. And I feel like I always smile weird. So when she told me that, it was like, you know what? You're right. I do got a beautiful smile. I always took that with me, and I want my teeth done. Am I pressed about it? No. I do want my teeth done, but I don't have like horrible teeth to where I'm like, I need to get my teeth done. I need braces. Like, no, I'm not like that. But I've always wanted it, and I feel like I could have been a lot more insecure about that if she didn't tell me that, because it was a thing for me back in the day. I ain't gonna lie, it was. Ooh, it said, how will I live knowing that I will die? They trying to get your girl to some waterworks here. Um, I feel like I just have to find my purpose when it comes to that. I feel like you haven't truly lived if you haven't lived in your purpose. And honestly, I don't know what my purpose is. I know for sure that I'm supposed to help people. I know that. Um, I do really good at caring for people and giving folks advice and just being there for others. So I know for a fact that something that I am here for is to spread my kindness and my love to other people. How I'm supposed to do that, I don't know. But I am only 21, so I don't know my purpose yet. But I feel like I haven't really lived if I haven't served my purpose. So that's how I strive to live, knowing that I will die one day. He's shaking in his boots out here. I know you didn't. He likes to be petted, so he's doing the most right now. And I thought he was cold. He ain't cold. He just want to be in my skin. Now you want to get down. He want to be nosy. Don't you dare. Go get it then. I done did all this, move the mic because he cold and he don't even want to be up here. So there's that, and I'm even more for you than earlier. Like I said, that's how he do me every time. The next question is, what am I really scared of? Physically, I'm scared of geese. I'm not finna play with no geese, no goose, not one of them, not two, three, four, five. I'm scared of geese. Internally, I feel like I'm scared of failure. It's not like I'm afraid to fail and to start over and to, work towards what I want to get. I'm never afraid to fail, but just to be a failure in general, that's a little ghetto. And I kind of don't want to do that because I feel like I've made so many sacrifices that a lot of people don't understand, and a lot of people are just like not a fan of. And I feel like if I don't prove them wrong, what's gonna happen? Like, which I shouldn't think like that, because life happens and everything's not gonna go your way, and nobody opinion on your life is more important than yours, and what you know is good for you. So it's like kind of like, okay, I don't do that, but I've let go of so much, and I've changed so much about myself, and in order to get to where I want to be. So it's like, if I don't get where I want to be, it's I don't want to say it's all for nothing because it is like a mental wellness thing. Everything that I've done has been to benefit my mental health. So, you know, I feel like it paid off, but at what cost? What cost? I don't know. I think that's really what I'm scared of. What matters most in my life? I would say what matters most in my life is just overall happiness. A lot of people always talk about how money can't buy happiness and things like that, but I feel like I would be happier if I was a billionaire. Yeah, I do. But no, I feel like the best things in life are free. Love and people that care for you and things that could just make you feel like the happiest person on the planet overall, those things are free. So um, I feel like being happy is really, really important to me. And I don't want to say, I don't think I've ever been 100% a plane. This is why I don't come outside. Y'all just gonna have to take it. But I don't think I've ever been 100% happy. So when I get to that point, it's like I'm free. I'm gonna feel really free, and that's really important to me. Have I done anything lately that's worth remembering? Of course, I've done things that's worth remembering. I think every day is worth remembering. I feel like every single day of my life plays a part in my growth. I do something every day that betters me. I have a conversation at least every day that gets me a little bit further in my mental and helps my mindset, changes my perspective on things. I tend to make that a part of my day. And my friends are good with that. It happens all the time. We talk about certain things, shifts our perspective. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube that have shifted my perspective on things, and I feel like that's worth remembering. So everything I do is worth remembering, and that's not to be cocky. That's not to be cocky at all, but a lot of the things that I do, I feel like are worth remembering. How many of my friends would I trust with my life? Yikes. I don't know what they mean by trust with my life. Like, I get in a car with all them. That's trusting my people with my life. If I had to put my life into the hands of anybody, I would either say T-Asia or Arista. I say this because I love all my friends. Don't get me wrong. I love all my friends equally. But those two think the most like me. I would say Arista thinks like me more. Because T-Asia, she thinks like me. She gonna get you. She gonna get you. And I'm like the more of a, what happens, let's just move past. She like, nah, you finna feel me. She a little more aggressive than I am. But not in a bad way. One thing I can say about T-Asia is she never does anything that, like, people don't deserve. She go too hard sometimes. But she has never done anything that wasn't a reaction. Like, she don't just go out her way to make people, like, live in hell. Like, she's never done anything that hasn't been a reaction. But when she reacts, she's going to react. And sometimes we working on that. I think we're working on that. I think so. So, but them two, they think the most like me. They have the most logical sense. Everybody else is crazy. Okay? Like, they have common sense. Don't get me wrong. All my friends are smart and they know what they doing, but they be going hard, y'all. They crazy. I'm not crazy. So if I could trust anybody with my life in that aspect to, like, just throw my life to them, I would say them too. I think they can handle it in a way that I would handle it. Because my other friends want me to they be telling me how they want me to handle it, and it's not the way I want to handle it. So yeah, I say them too. What's the thing I like others to remember about me at the end of my life? When I'm going, I just want people to know my heart in general. I feel like a lot of people do now, but I feel like they don't know it in every aspect. Like, they know that I used to be super. I'm not nice. I'm not that nice no more. I'm very kind, but I'm not like super, super nice. Going out my way to be nice and do things for people, they started expecting that out of me. And if I couldn't give what I gave before, it's like, oh, you're not real. You're not doing this. You changing. instead of like a what's going on, you okay. It's always been like that. So I just don't do it anymore. Like, I'm always gonna do what I can, but I'm not going out my way unless you deserve it. Like, the people that go out that way for me, the people that have pure intentions and things like that, of course I'm gonna do that. But I can read somebody real quick now, and I know when to and when to not do that. If I could talk to my teenage self, one thing I would say is, first of all, don't talk to that one dude. That's a waste of your time. I'm gonna say that, and I don't care how cliche it sounds. I'm gonna say that. Don't talk to that. That it's two of them. Just don't do it. Yeah, it's not good for you. It don't end well. Let's see. I would say that everything's gonna be fine. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna get to a point where your emotions can be dealt with in a healthy manner. You're gonna get to a point where you don't feel like the worst person on earth. You're gonna get there, and I love you. I do, cause you was cool. You was hella cool. But you gonna be cooler. I promise. I really wish others knew this about me. I feel it's not nothing that people don't know about me. I'm such an open book that when I'm asked a question, I'm gonna answer it. That's how I feel. I feel like everything that's happened to me has happened for a reason. Everything that I've done for a reason. Everything that I've been through for a reason. So I'm not really too much of a closed book on that part. I feel like this is a good question to go ahead and end off on, because I feel like this kind of sets the tone of where the place that I want to be place I want to be focused at and everything. So what are your top priorities right now? I would say my top priorities right now, number one is just to be happy, live in my happiness, and just be cool. Just cool. Number two, I want to focus on building me and my brand. I want to start taking my routine serious. Yes, I do have a routine in place, a good one at that, when I'm consistent with it. Sometimes when I'm feeling low, I be like, But I feel like when you keep doing a routine, forms a habit, and habits are hard to break. So I need to get with that. So those are my top three. I want to be happy. I want to build myself and my brand up, and I want to be consistent with my routine. Those are the things that I'm kind of focused on day to day and things like that. I feel like that was a good question to go ahead and end this note on. But honestly, I just want to thank you guys for even just watching this whole video out with me. This one, most of my videos are, mostly informative things that you could take from. But this one, this is basically all about me. So if you stayed and watched this whole video, I really, really appreciate you. I'm in a weird place right now, so these may happen quite often, honestly. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I just am so appreciative of everyone that's coming with me on this journey. So yeah, thank you. I'm just gonna thank you guys forever. With that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel, everything. Let me know down below if some of the things I said and my responses resonate with you. And until episode 5 with Life with Lejay, you guys have a great life.